Hey, Hoochkin, StHooch here. If we haven't met yet, I'm a former Walt Disney World and Disneyland Paris cast member. Now, I know we have heard a lot of news lately about the Disney DAS or Disability Access Service, with there being a lawsuit, class action lawsuit filed in California against the Walt Disney Company due to the Disability Access Service. I wanted to give my take about this because I'm kind of confused. First of all, I am not a lawyer. I am not licensed to practice law in any of the 50 states or the Gulf of America. So the lawsuit, if you go read it, it talks about how Disney asked for personal information, confidential information in a non-confidential location and blah, 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 blah. But my questions are, number one, Disney meets at least the minimum ADA or Americans with Disabilities Act guidelines, okay? So they meet the minimum, at least the minimum, if not exceed the minimum requirements for that, right? At their parks and resorts. And then in addition to that, they are not legally obligated to even offer you or myself the Disney Access Service. Now, mind you, I am not a fan of DAS. I think it's horrible what the company has done. In my opinion, I feel, and if I were king for a day, I would go back to the red, yellow, green card system they used to have back in the mid to late 90s. I believe they had it until around the opening of Disney's Animal Kingdom. And that's another video, and I've made videos about how that system worked. And I believe that was probably the most fair system. Now, it also mentions the Disney asks for confidential information. Now, Disney always said, oh, we're not going to ask whatever. But to a point, they kind of have to know some of your medical information to know how they're able to help you. And if you feel that was a HIPAA violation, it's not. HIPAA involves personal medical information if it's shared, I believe, by your doctor or your health insurance company to a third party without your knowledge and without your permission. So that doesn't, HIPAA, this is, no, don't try to do the HIPAA thing, because this ain't it. So I just don't know how the lawsuit can move forward. Now, in a good move, maybe the lawsuit in general by itself will kind of force Disney's hand to make some adjustments just by default. I kind of hope that happens, and make it better. I'm going to do a follow-up video to this in regards to some people's personal experiences with DAS and applying for it over the last month or so, to kind of give you an idea of how bad it is. It's horrible to apply for DAS. But let me know what you think. Do you think this class action lawsuit has any merit? Do you think they have any support to be able? Do you think they're going to win? Do you think Disney will cave and make some changes just to make people happy? I don't know. But let me know in the comments below. And until next time, hooch on.